Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to, you guessed it, What If Deku was the reincarnation of the Sage of Six Paths, Part 6. Yes, this will be the final part, but no need to cry, no need to be sad, you'll get a movie of it, and then we'll get an even better My Hero Academia What If. But other than that guys, I only have a few things to say. Please subscribe, like the video, comment down below, hit the notification bell so you do not miss another daily upload. And please guys, it's completely free for you to hit the like button. It literally helps me so much, you don't even realise. The more you like the video, the more it gets recommended to other people. And you see the infinite loop that's about to happen here. So please guys, just like the video. And also please go subscribe to my thumbnail artist. He is so close to 500 subscribers. It will mean the world to me and him. Follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, and other than that guys, let's get straight into this. Let me get my breath. Okay, I'm gonna play the intro and we'll get into it. We now go to Deku and Shigaraki, who are staring each other down, neither one of them making a move, just dead silent and eye contact. Until Shigaraki suddenly moves literally 1 centimeter, and one of Deku's clones break out of the ground underneath him, uppercutting Shigaraki. The blow lands, but as soon as it does, the clone is disintegrated. Deku watching this with his Rinnegan says, interesting, you have compiled so many quirks and their chakra into your body. Your body has actually begun adapting, evolving to produce more chakra, therefore strengthening all your quirks based on how much chakra you pour into them. A smile creeps onto Deku's face as he realises how humanity is evolving, and for the first time in a while he is very excited. The most excited that he's ever been. This is going to be the best fight of his life. Both Shigaraki and Deku immediately rush at each other at full speed. Deku and Shigaraki right hooks land. Both of them throw a right hook and they both land. Shigaraki's left with a bit of a bruise, while Deku ends up being disintegrated until poof, it was just a clone. And Deku comes flying from above, yelling "Massive Rasengan!" slamming it into Shigaraki's back. Shigaraki falls out the sky, spitting out blood and landing on the ground. Deku lands while laughing, saying, "Is that all you got?" After giving it that sort of speech, I would be embarrassed. Giving such a big speech and then getting one shot like that. Shigaraki literally roars with rage as black and red spikes shoot out of his body in all directions. Deku uses a true Seeking Orb to make a shield that at first block all the spikes, until they suddenly change direction, coming from each of Deku's side. Deku catches as many as he could until it becomes too much, and he yells, "Almighty push!" sending them all flying back at Shigaraki, just for them as soon as they touch him to be disintegrated. They both look at each other smiling and charging again. This time Deku launches a fireball, while Shigaraki sends a fireball even bigger back. Seeing this, Deku thinks, "Oh, you're testing who's stronger here," and he runs straight through it unfazed. And yells, "Just how many quirks do you have?" Shigaraki starts laughing like a maniac. "There's only one way to find out, Izuku Midoriya." His arms suddenly increase in mass as they shoot out a massive blast of air right at Deku. Deku takes a deep breath and enters his 10 tails form and roars at them, sending an even bigger blast back. The news reporters in a helicopter filming this is saying, "It seems as this young villain and young hero are now seeing who can do it bigger, who can do it better. How despicable. Do they not realise the danger we are all in? Why doesn't he just do something and end it quickly, end it now?" Deku, who has super hearing, hears this and he yells, "Shut the fuck up! If you want to say shit like that, why didn't you come down here and do it yourself, mate, for fuck's sake, expecting me to do all your work?" Deku then waits for 5 seconds and doesn't hear a reply, and he yells back, "I didn't think so, you fucking muppet, so stop trying to tell me how to do my job and do yours right. Film." The only reason there hasn't been any casualties as of now is thanks to myself and all these other brave heroes. So just shut up and let me do my job my way. The news reporter shuts up embarrassed, but Shigaraki sees this as a distraction and yells, "Stop interrupting our fight!" And he shoots a blaster plasma at the helicopter. Deku yells, "No!" and jumps up in the way, using his staff to negate the plasma quirk. Deku lands and exits his Tentacle form, saying cockily, I don't think I should use this, otherwise it'd be too easy." The fight begins again, and now it's mostly Deku hitting Shigaraki without being hit, and this goes on until Shigaraki becomes enraged and black tendrils shoot out of him, wrapping all around Deku's body as he rushes towards him yelling, "It's over, Izuku Midoriya!" Deku screams, "No, don't!" Shigaraki slams his hand on Deku's chest, laughing till he realises that nothing is happening. He panics, saying, "What? Impossible! After all the power I've gained, it does nothing!" Deku begins laughing even louder, saying, "While I hold this staff, all quirks have no effect on me." Shigaraki's eyes widen as he realises how fucked he truly is, and Deku full force kicks his bastard into the air, as Deku yells, "Take this, you bastard! Told Beast Bomb, resend Shuriken!" And Shigaraki is hit directly by this, and an explosion ensues, with a shockwave that blows away multiple people watching. As the smoke clears, we see Shigaraki laying there with his arm and leg missing, destroyed during the explosion. He's breathing heavily. He begins to give a speech about how his life, all his life, heroes have wronged him, how he killed his family when his quirk activated. And after hearing this, Deku actually has sympathy, and he says, "From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry, I apologise for how you've been wronged. But not all heroes are like this, and because of the pain you dealt, you're going to give pain to other people. Grow the fuck up. You are not a kid anymore, you must have learnt by now." After hearing this, Shigaraki smiles, as his limbs regenerate, and he yells, "Did you really think out of my thousands of quirks, I wouldn't have one to take away your staff?" As he says this, Deku's staff vanishes from his hands into Shigaraki's, due to Shigaraki using a quirk that makes anything he looks at appear in his hand. However, the staff immediately severely starts burning Shigaraki's hand, as it recognises Deku as its owner, not Shigaraki. And when I mean severely, it nearly burnt all the way through his hand. He drops the staff, saying, "It doesn't matter now, you have no way to negate my quirk." Deku's jokey facial expression, like he's not really serious face, changes into serious as he activates his Tentacle form, saying, "I have to get serious now, not to be hit by you." They both rush back at each other, and Shigaraki yells, "I'm going to use my most powerful quirk combination." As he yells this, he lunges his hand forward as Deku is stuck, frozen in time from the shoulders down. Shigaraki begins laughing very cockily, saying, "Normally I would just freeze you completely, but I wanted you to feel every moment of this." As he walks over to Deku, placing his hand on him very slowly, as if building anticipation, while Deku screams, No, please, stop, I beg you!" Shigaraki begins to laugh as his fat hand finally makes it onto Deku's chest. However, he quickly stops laughing when he realises it has no effect. He takes his hand off and slams it again. Deku could barely keep his serious face and begins dying of laughter, saying, "Thank God I could barely keep that serious face up." Shigaraki shrieks, "Impossible! I took away your staff! You should be defenseless!" Deku begins laughing, dying of laughter, saying, "Oh, I could barely keep a straight face. Sorry, my audio did corrupt. I don't know how much stuff I've saved." And Shigaraki, where am I? I am so sorry, guys. He says, "Well, I'm in this form. Quirks have no effect on me. It doesn't matter if I don't have my staff. And here's an even bigger kick in the balls for you. I could summon my staff back to me whenever I wanted." As he says this, Deku's staff reappears in his hand. This breaks him out of that time stop, and Shigaraki starts chanting, "This isn't fair, it isn't fair," over and over and over again, until he comes to the conclusion that if he loses here, then he must not lose alone. He flies into the air and builds up his quirk into one massive ball, compressing them, and releases them all at once, sending it flying at Deku. Yes, when this exchange is over, Shigaraki will have been killed by this, but in Shigaraki's eyes, it is completely worth it if it means that he took Deku down with him. Deku begins to attempt to push it back, but its power was a lot more than Deku was expecting, and he can't absorb it, as this is literally thousands of quirks just attached into one and then shot at him. And in theory, they're still attached to Shigaraki. Deku begins to panic. While no, he's not being overpowered, at the same time, he can't exactly overpower it back. And he can't get rid of it as well, as if he just shoots it in the air or lets it slam into the ground, there's no guarantee that citizens won't be injured, or there's no guarantee at worst citizens won't be killed. At this rate, Deku's now frozen in place, stuck between the choice. Does he take the hit, risking his own life, with a high chance of death? Or does he let there be risk to civilians getting hurt? Deku smiles to himself, he already knows the choice, it was a stupid question. He can't let others get hurt, it is his job as a hero to make sure they don't. He's preparing himself to take the blow, he's saying to himself, Mom, Bakugo and all my friends, I'm sorry. I'm sorry this might be the last chance you see me. But no, I did this for the greater good of humanity. I did this to save everyone. Sorry guys. Deku is now about to take the blow, until he hears Bakugo yelling, You stupid nerd, how many times do I have to tell you? You aren't alone in this world. You don't have to do it all on your own. He comes out flying from the sky and yelling, One for all, 100% destroy, smash! He punches Shigaraki around the back of his head, weakening him up, breaking his arm and weakening Shigaraki enough that Deku can get his bearings again and grab his staff and put all his power and all his chakra into it. He throws out a full speed, breaking the sound barrier, moving up the speed of light, and it rips through the attack, and then finally it tears through Shigaraki's chest, killing him. It's finally over. The League of Villains, villains as a whole has been destroyed with no leader. There's gonna be little union, little dangerous plans. And as Shigaraki's lifeless body falls on from the sky, along with Bakugo, who is, yes, I said already, has a broken arm, Deku lifts his fist in the air and yells, signifying the end of villains for humanity and humanity step into a brighter future. Everyone watching this begins cheering. All Might is watching this with tears coming down his eye. No, Shimura, you've been avenged. One for all. All for one is no more. The world is safe from his terror. Bakugo is still falling and yells, Deku, catch me! Deku manages to get to him just before he slams into the ground, and they both fall back laughing. Deku grabs onto his broken arm and Bakugo yells, you bastard! But Deku heals it and he goes, oh yeah, I forgot you can do that. They both just lay there laughing for a solid 10 minutes straight. But both look at each other saying, we did it. We protected the world. We became the greatest heroes we could be. And now, all we have to do is keep up the hard work. And they both look at each other yelling, I'm going to be #1 hero. Well, I think this is a good time to end it, guys. Ending it at a point where there's no fear in the My Hero Academia world. Villains have been dealt with. There's no fear that All for One is going to come back. If you're wondering about Overhaul and that, without the League of Villains there as a foundation, he wouldn't be able to build up. And Deku is strong enough to save Eri. She doesn't get that bullshit life. I think you're understanding what I'm putting down. The My Hero Academia world is happy, safe and in peace. Just like how I am. Because you're definitely going to hit that like button. You're definitely going to subscribe and hit that notification bell, so you do not miss another upload. Follow me on Instagram, it's all in the description. Follow me on Snapchat, all in the description. Subscribe to my thumbnail artist, it's all in the description. But other than that, guys, I will not drag out this outro for too long. I hope you do enjoy, and other than that, guys, peace out. Bye.